2023 is a game-changing year for the cruising industry. We have new ships from every single major cruise line, with the world's new, largest, tallest, widest, and most expensive new cruise ships all coming out in the same year. So, if you're ready to reimagine what a cruise ship can look like, let me give you an exclusive look at the top 5 best new ships of 2023. Let's start at number 5. If you ask me, the Viva is a very outdoor-centric ship, with numerous outdoor promenades filled with restaurants, bars, lounges, and even 3 infinity pools that bring you closer to the ocean. Overall, the Viva is a very refined, extremely well-planned ship, but it is not Norwegian's largest vessel. Unlike the rest of the industry and several of the ships on this list, Norwegian decided to reduce their ship size in order to focus more on high-end service, as well as an improved cruising experience rather than increasing the size of its vessels, a potentially welcomed change for some. Moving on to number 4, we have the massive MSC World Europa Embassy. This is the very first ship in its highly anticipated World Class, which, when launched, will be the second largest cruise ship cast ever built, sitting at 22 decks and 4 decks out. It will be taller than the Oasis-Class and rank tallest cruise ship on the planet. If you're familiar with the Royal Caribbean's Oasis-Class, you'll notice some obvious similarities in the Europa's design. For one thing, this ship features a 2-tower layout, and it, like the Oasis-Class, has its own external boardwalk between the 2 towers in this area. There will be several restaurants and entertainment areas, as well as a crazy 11-story slide that will allow you to plummet from tiny deck pools to the boardwalk in seconds. Once inside, you'll find a futuristic-looking promenade, a large LED screen on the ceiling that will establish the mood and also hold daily animated programs. Europa is, in fact, a game-changer for MSC Cruises. It's the first vessel to even come close to the size of the Oasis-Class, and it's even better. This cruise cost for a one-way voyage on board makes it even more appealing. It starts at just $500 per person. Considering that it's a new, modern, high-tech flagship, this is a steal. Coming in at number 3, we have a real treat for you. This ship probably should not have made it to this lineup. In fact, it was slated to be removed just a few weeks ago. I was discussing the Global Dream, a 208,000 gross ton megaship being built for Dream Cruises, a rapidly expanding Chinese cruise line that went bankrupt during the pandemic. Many speculated that the nearly completed $1.1 billion megaship would head straight for the scrapyard. Thankfully, though, Disney Cruise Line decided to purchase the Global Dream at a significant discount and renovate it to become Disney's 6th cruise ship. Together with the Disney Cruise, the ship line renovation is anticipated to cost $400 million. This vessel's total cost makes it the most expensive cruise ship ever. We don't know how the cruise ship will appear once it's finished, nor do we even know when we'll be able to get on board. We also don't know when we'll be able to set sail or if it'll ever be finished. But we do have footage of how it was supposed to look under Fantasy Voyages, and it has a lot of potential. The ship was supposed to have a full-scale amusement park, including roller coasters, slides, and more. And this fits into what Disney Cruise Line is already attempting to achieve on its newest cruise ships, and I wouldn't be shocked if they simply change those plans into a Disneyland at sea. But the design plans are still being developed. It also includes an adult-only area as well. Spaces from beach clubs to solariums to dining, it will be interesting to watch how this ship evolves and becomes Disneyfied. But so far, it's looking promising already. Sitting at number 2, we have a really different type of vessel, the Celebrity Ascent. Compared to the rest of this list, this ship, at little over 1,000 feet long, has a capacity of a little under 3,000 passengers. If you don't like the hustle and bustle of larger vessels, this upmarket ultra-luxury ship is ideal for you. In my opinion, the Celebrity's Edge class of ships is the single finest designed cruise ship class today, because it blends deliberate elegance with a high-end functional feel. The outdoor spaces on board have all been reimagined and gather inspiration from around the world. For example, the Celebrity Ascent will feature a rooftop garden with evening music and entertainment. Just next door, you have 2 stunning infinity pools for your pleasure. But the ship also has its fair share of unique features. A platform on the ship's side with a restaurant and a bar that can move up and down. On the lower decks, we have Eden, a spectacular multi-floor aft lounge with immersive evening entertainment. Finally, the Ascent continues, and you have the Limitless Edge Courses tradition. Verandas, which indicates that the walls can be removed with the press of a button at isolating your balcony from the rest of the cabin, effectively converting your whole living space into your veranda. You can also simply close the balcony and convert the veranda into an internal living room, expanding the size of your cabin space. Overall, it's a truly wonderful ship worth checking out. Before going on to the truly thrilling number 1, let's have a look at some worthy candidates at honorable mentions. Firstly, Carnival is launching the Carnival Jubilee, its newest ship, and the sister ship of the Mardi Gras. Here you can expect all of the regular Carnival fare, fun and surprises here and there. Virgin Voyages expands and adds another adults-only ship to its fleet. A fleet for something a little different, the Valiant Lady cruising adventure is really worth looking out for. Sun Princess and P&O Arvia will each seek to provide an upscale cruising experience on their new large-sized vessels. Expect fewer slides and roller coasters when boarding these fancy yachts. Okay, finally time to unwind. Now for what you've all been waiting for in the first place, the world's best new cruise ship of 2023. The world's largest and most anticipated and class of the century Royal Caribbean's renowned icon of the seas. This ship is truly remarkable, weighing 251,000 gross tons, which is approximately 10% longer than the previous greatest cruise ship. While also reducing the amount of passengers on board, it's a very colorful ship, and it's bursting with things to do. Now, while some aspects of the icon of the seas are still unannounced, let's quickly go over the fun activities that we already know will be on board. But let me warn you, it is a lot, so brace yourself and feel free to watch this part over. Let's get started. To begin, as with most other Royal Caribbean International ships, it comes with a really cool Flowrider surfing simulator. With a first open freefall water slide, the tallest drop slide, and the first family raft on a cruise ship. It is the largest water park at sea for sure. It also includes an anchor rope course for ziplining straight over the ocean. We have a 9-hole mini golf course directly below it, as well as 6 pools and 9 whirlpools dispersed throughout the ship, including the first suspended infinity pool in the first swim-up bar at sea. The Aqua Dome, a glass stadium directly in front of the small deck that converts from a peaceful solarium during the day to an amazing diving show arena at night. Traveling downward, we have the Surfside neighborhood. It's a district full of pools, restaurants, and clubs that are totally dedicated to families with young children. One deck above, which is a real park with actual flora, as well as luxury dining venues and a busy nightlife. Moving indoors, we have the Royal Promenade, the centerpiece of the ship, which will contain the largest ice rink at sea, with daily shows by professional skaters, but also for you to enjoy and show off your moves on the ice as well. Check out these staterooms on board for yourself. The new balcony cabins with the same infinite veranda system as on the Celebrity Ascent. If you have a bit of money to spare for your family vacay, you can also book the ultimate 3-story townhouse with its own slide, whirlpool, cinema room, and basically everything else you can think of. Overall, the ship is separated into 8 distinct neighborhoods, each with its own distinct flair. The Royal Caribbean has only announced half of it, so we'll have to wait and see what insane features are included later. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and smashing that like button for more content like this. Until next time, see you later!